welcome to the Mobeye i110 8-step setup video. This video will cover the basic setup and use of the device to get you started. There are several features like temperature monitoring, etc. that I won't go into in this video, but once you understand the menu system from watching this video, you'll be able to set up more advanced functions yourself quite easily. Okay, so step one is to install a SIM card. You can use a SIM card from any network provider you wish. However, make sure you choose a network that has good signal strength at the location you're going to use the Mobeye. And also avoid the 3 network as their data transmission is a bit hit and miss. SIM cards can be contract or pay as you go, but just remember to keep an eye on your credit if using a pay as you go SIM. Also, you need to ensure that the PIN code, if there is one set up on the SIM card, is disabled before installing it in the Mobeye. Okay, as you can see, I've taken the back off the Mobeye unit and I've put the SIM card into the carrier here, and you'll notice that the chamfered corner is nearest to the battery carriers. So once you've got that into place, just give it a tap to make sure it's as far down as it'll go, and then just put a bit of pressure on there and slide your finger forward and it clicks and locks into place and your SIM card is now installed. Okay, now for step 2, we need to insert the 4 3-volt lithium batteries. Okay, so now the SIM card is in, we need to go ahead and install the batteries, and as you can see, they're all aligned in the same way with the positive down by the sensor here. So just take a hold of the unit firmly and then just press each battery into place like so. Now the unit will automatically perform a self-test, which takes around about a minute, and while this is being done, the red light should be on constantly. If the red light flashes during this time, then either the SIM card is not fitted correctly, or there may be a PIN code set up on it which needs to be disabled. And you can do that by putting the SIM card into a phone, deselecting the PIN function, and then putting it back into the Mobeye and repeating this process. And there we've had the confirmation tone and the red LED has gone out and the self-test is complete with no problems. For step 3, we need to program in at least one telephone number so that we can check that the settings we're putting in are done correctly. So we do that by entering the default security code 1111 and pressing menu, and then selecting menu location 01 for the first telephone number and OK. Now we can go ahead and enter the first telephone number and press OK. And now we've had the confirmation tone and the green LED has gone out, and that means that the first number has been entered and it's all been saved, ready to go on to the next step. Okay, now we've had the confirmation tone, step 4 is to request a status report to be sent from the unit to the phone number you just entered. Make sure you have your mobile phone handy and turned on, and then enter the security code, which is 1111. Press menu, select menu location 10 and press OK. And now in about 30 seconds your phone will receive a status message from the unit that will look something like this. Now as you can see, there are numerous settings available, some of which are enabled by default, such as SMS and call notification. Now if you only want the device to warn you of intruders by SMS message and a follow-up call, then you can ignore the rest of the settings. But as you can see, there is the ability to set the unit to beep when movement is first detected, in order to remind you to disarm it. And there are high and low temperature alert settings, as well as the ability to set the unit to produce a high decibel siren to alert intruders when it detects movement. Also, you'll notice there's an entry delay period function. This means the unit will wait a preset period of time after detecting movement before sending an alert message, so that you have time to reach the unit or leave the building when you're arming or disarming it. Currently this is set to 15 seconds, but can be changed to 30, 45 or 60 if required. In step 5, we're going to change the security code. Every Mobeye is supplied with the default security code 1111, so you should really change this right away. So go ahead and enter your PIN code 1111 and press menu, and then enter 00, which is the memory location for the security code, and press OK. Now you can go ahead and enter your new PIN code. I'm going to use the same one because this is a demo model and I don't want to change it. So 1111 and press OK. And now we've had the confirmation tone and the green LED has gone out and the code is now changed. Now if you only want the Mobeye to alert one mobile phone when it triggers, you're now good to go. However, if you want to program in a second number, you can go ahead and do that right now by repeating the earlier process. Enter your new PIN code, mine is still 1111, and press menu, and select memory location 02, the second telephone number, and press OK. And then go ahead and enter your second telephone number. And press OK. And there you can see the green LED has gone out and we've had the confirmation tone and the new number's now set. Okay, so the last thing to do is to test the signal strength to make sure the unit is going to communicate reliably on the network you've chosen. To do this, enter your new security code, but mine is still 1111, and press menu. Then enter memory location 512 and press OK. And now you'll see the red light is flashing and the unit is now sending test signals and analysing the return and evaluating the signal strength. And this can take a minute or two depending on how good the signal is. You can tell the signal strength by watching the LED on the front of the unit. A steady green light is a good signal, a flashing green means a poor signal, and a red light means no signal at all. If you're getting a flashing red light, it means the SIM card has a problem or is not fitted correctly. So go back to the beginning of the process and start again. Okay, so that's it for the basic functions, and you're ready to rock and roll. Now all you need to know is how to arm and disarm the unit. To arm the unit, just enter your security code, mine is still 1111, and press OK. And now you'll hear the countdown beep, which is your exit delay. And when this has stopped beeping and the unit goes quiet, that means that it's armed and it's ready to detect movement. When you re-enter the building and you want to disarm the unit, just enter your security code again and press OK, and the unit will disarm. Just time for one more useful tip before I go. If you make a mistake while programming the unit, just press the OK button twice to get back to the start of that action. I hope this video has given you a basic understanding of the Mobeye i110. You should now find it simple to follow the printing instructions for setting up the other functions. However, as always, feel free to give us a call and we'll talk you through setting up whatever functions you need.